eksperimen kali ya. Karena coba bikin kayak sketsa tapi ada pembahasan videonya kayak video kayak biasanya gitu. Jadi kayak beberapa unique selling point-nya ditampilkan
jauh-jauh semua
sketsa yang mana yang nunjukin gitu bahwa kegunaan itu bakal seperti apa gitu, apa kelebihan dari satu fitur itu bakal seperti apa nanti. Mau bikin konten di sosial media?
Mari kita live streaming. Halo semuanya. I don't know who will watch this. Kita live streaming. Halo semua. Oke, udah di silent. Mari kita explore. Ini mana sih? Yang Eric. Peru dulu. Gather. With order got you. Halo. Bandung. Aduh, sebenarnya lambat banget. Kenapa selambat ini? Apakah saya perlu upgrade PC? Setelah ini story. Oyen. Oyen. Dimainin. Huh? Stabilize. Dapat sanggup porol. Peace. I will have order. Halo. Ting. Gua karena naik. Ayo. Jangan dimainin, ayo. Au. Kabur. Run. Oh, banyak ya. Kayaknya just Ayan. Dicuekin. Kucing.
Stabilize. Witness a great undertaking.
Boring. Useless.
Everybody stand back. Disappear. Worthless.
Aduh. Aneh mulu gitu.
Keep. Worthless.
This is order.
Solidify. Come to be. Burst forth.
Moment of birth.
Worthless.
Jen. Wah. Sabar, sabar. Fourth hero nih. Oke, thank you ya rencangnya. Duh, malah manjat. Gimana sih? Kubis. Kiwis. Redis. It's my lucky day. Sini.
I will have order.
I will have order.
Burst forth. Teamwork is strength. Forth.
Oh ya, Kepi. Kepi. Sini Kepi. What the flowers? 8, 10. 8. Oh ya. Wait. Wait.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Oke. Oke, kabur kucing. Mari kita ke story. Adjustment must be greater than 30 minutes.
The passenger ship from Malaya that we're supposed to meet should be.
Oke, yang mana dulu? Itu docs. Oh, Tomo.
You know that Shincha will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels.
Yang cepu sape. Bisakah saya dapat venti dalam waktu dekat? Rami kan?
Hi there! You must be visiting from Malaya to participate in the Iridori Festival. We'll be your guides and we'll take you out to the island.
Oh my god.
Huh? Is it Paimon or have we met somewhere before?
fact, we have. I'm Shiv from Fayum Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Fayum Commerce Guild seeking a festival. Although the guild manager was not interested, the master still wanted to support them. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Iridori Festival. So the guild manager instructed Master and I to take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's,
Whoa, Shincho's just sitting there, sound asleep.
What? Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. I presume you're guests in Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the Iridori Festival.
How are you doing?
No need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first lights of dawn were already peeking over the horizon. Oh, yes, now that we've arrived, the Contra Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we? Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag. Strange. I don't recall seeing it there before.
Ooh, let Connor have a look. Oh, there's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the story we found before. Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
The story you found before?
Oh, yeah, in the warehouse down by the... the poem hunt competition! Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on retail to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the Iridori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby. If you can find one of those stories and give it to this friend of ours, then there's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
there's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Huh? Oh, yeah. You can say that.
Really? That's wonderful. I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus. Just a few days later, word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen during the festival. It is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together, but it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed for some time now.
Don't worry, Shincho. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends. We can take you to see him right now. Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
So you've already heard of him. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft. But when I look... Oh my!
I was beginning to get carried away.
Let us depart. Quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to get Shincho's attention and keep the situation under...
Dialihkan ya. Started. Waduh, anjir nih. Bentar apa sini? What do you want, Otomo? Monster regional specialties. Ya Tuhan. Monster dong. Hati. 1, 2. Pinggir. Tabrak semua, tabrak. Satu. Dua. 3. Mana lagi ya monster specialities? Ini monster. Ini nggak dapet. Ding ding. Sari roti, sari roti. So my friend, cast your glance upon the sakura once more. This is the first sip of a sweet sake. Done. There. Yay. Sebentar.
Going out into
Kucing yang dekasan.
the world and invested.
truly the unknown into the known.
Eating, turning the unknown into the known.
I miss that feeling.
I miss this.
Apakah akan pulang, Fendi? Hmm. Itu nggak dapat, berarti aku nahan sampai Arkon. Look.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And who is this accompanying you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, Forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
Xingqiu.
You may call me Albedo then.
No, that would be most improper.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names. Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Xingqiu act this awkward before either.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that. Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
Poem hunt?
That thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 CHASM. Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I understand the story now. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Oh, well, about that.
Do you have other plans, Xingqiu?
No, not at all.
Speaking of
Speaking
dining,
Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How about Uyu Restaurant instead?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious? Hey, what are you two talking about?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiku lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself? No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's chasuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time? And that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for for justice, isn't it?
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Oh? Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there. I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter. Good. Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
Ding, 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 ding. Ini berarti ke Uyu. Why the name is Uyu? Kalau bosan, temen dulu. Mari kita lihat seberapa suspiciousnya Xingqiu. Useless. Ayo Matsumoto.
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
This whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Xingqiu gets here?
First, since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant and see if you can learn anything useful?
Oh, what enter the area? Sambil belajar. Oh nggak jadi.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Xingqiu gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do.
Oh, come to think of it, Xingqiu mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing this...
Is that so? That...
Ada Yota, ada juga. Mana satunya?
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the...
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on...
I've seen Genyu's signature before. His handwriting is super neat. He must be really...
You'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then.
Wait a minute, did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be signing novels at the release...
Oh Hiba ya? Okazaki Rukuto.
Hello there, what can I get for you?
Hi, do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course.
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
It sure has.
Oh.
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking. on such a long journey before. Though I was quite excited.
Speaking of the journey, did anything noteworthy happen along the way?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the trip with my nose in a novel.
Well, that didn't tell us much. By the way, Shincho, what book were you reading on the way?
Oh, I was reading a novel called Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was sent to me by my editor.
Didn't you feel dizzy while reading on?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Don't forget, I'm proficient in the arts of the Guhua clan. That being said, there were quite a few people aboard.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about what he said.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, however, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we docked.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far. Oh, right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then...
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with...
While it is entertaining to read novels, writing one is an endeavor of its own. You must give great thought to every detail. And even when you have come up with interesting content, there's still no guarantee that it will be to your...
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a book, creating art, or studying alchemy...
Shincho and Albedo are getting into some deep topics now. But nothing suspicious has come up.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, light novel illustrations are typically...
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up so far.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma. So, logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like. Shincho, we have something very important to add.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden? Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that...
On top of that, the latest installments of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. And if that's the case...
Well...
The jig's up, Shincho. You were already in Inazuma, but are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry.
No. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me. I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this.
Oh! Well, if this isn't a coincidence, I didn't expect...
Huh? Don't get bored. What are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryo Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of The Legend of Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
Huh? The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it...
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention her name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanami.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and...
langsung kasih tau aja. Desain HP-nya juga kelihatan mewah, kelihatan unibody dengan tonjolan kamera yang nyatu sama bodi. Desain beginian biasanya sering kita temuin di HP mahal. Ini mirip banget kan, kayak Oppo Find X3 Pro yang harganya 15 juta. Kemungkinan besar Infinix terinspirasi dari HP ini. Pas pertama kali lihat pun saya langsung ingat sama flagshipnya Oppo. Cuma ingat ya bos, prinsip beda harga, beda kualitas tetap berlaku. Kalau bodi Oppo Find X3 Pro ini kita ketok, kalau bodi Infinix Zero 5G ini kita ketok,
Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
beda banget kalau dipegang.
Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you. Anyway, we mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
Jadi saya approve-nya sama tampilan di HP
No need to worry, Genyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to... Oh, phew. Wait a minute. Does it...
Varian warnanya sendiri ada 3 ya.
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here. In order to prevent...
Shinjo looks pretty flustered. What exactly is going on here?
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears in the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
No, Genyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for this. For the Iridori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yai Publishing House, but Lady Yai also gave me a lot of support. However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point. So signing event...
Even though such an event will be difficult for Genyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, so these past few days, Genyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized, so I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. I thought everything would work out without a hitch. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Genyu in my house these past few days. I had no...
And all of this
happened because I wanted to prove myself through...
Onodera, I agree to your... Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled at a previous... I practiced tirelessly for... But, looking back on it now, I had...
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a...
Yeah, that's right. All that matters...
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding this.
Yes, I understand.
We should probably be heading back to...
Ya semoga ada update lagi. Kualitas warna layarnya sendiri udah enak ya, warnanya bagus. Oke, brightness maksimum ini bagus. Nah, sekarang soal performanya, ini bagian yang selalu spesial dan ini sih ya, dan Zero 5G ini dan Friends dia pakai chipset ini Dimensity 900 5G, benar-benar sesuai title Power MediaTek buat Infinix Dimensity 900. Kali ini bisa diajak join dalam
Onodera?
RAM Zero 5G ini sendiri tambah 3 ya.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that...
Yes, I didn't.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to...
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the...
Oh, no,
I understand. Murata, go back to the Yai Publishing House and get Aratani to book a...
Yes, Mr. Kuriyama. It just so happens that...
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from the email.
It seems I'm really in...
No need to worry, Genyu.
Yes, but writing novels...
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop, but I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has a...
We also...
Huh? You mean whoever left behind the...
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh! Right.
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were albedo. May I ask you what? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident...
No problem.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself, This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Lanjut dipakai buat main Genshin pasti keberti setting main selama 1 jam. Rata-rata frame rate-nya ada di angka 38 dengan kisaran FPS paling rendahnya di
Albedo really is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi no Oki. Wonder how Shinto's calligraphy training. Oh, hello! Mr. Storywriter? Are you here? Could you? He's a friend of ours in the release of his new book. What's that sound? It was just a cat. Looks like we can't make... It's getting late now. But let's go back and get some rest. We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Terus kalau kita cas si Zero Fancy dipakai charger bawaannya yang dalam setengah jam ya.
Kelar ya.
Nah, sekarang kita bahas kameranya yang lumayan menarik buat saya. Infinix Zero Fancy ngandelin sistem 3 kamera. Kamera utama 46 pixel, terus ada kamera portrait 13 pixel dengan kuota dan zoom dan
Banyak primonya, cuma ngantuk banget kan.
kamera selfie-nya 16 megapiksel. Hasil jepretannya sebenarnya bagus ya, saya suka. Kelihatan terang juga dan keren oke. Di mata saya kamera Infinix Zero 5 ini cuma kurang satu aja. Processing warnanya kurang kuat. Hasilnya merasa agak flat, agak kusam. Padahal kalau brand lain biasanya mereka memperbaiki warna ya, tapi detail kurang. Ini kebalikannya. Kalau Infinix juga oke dan oke, tapi warnanya kurang. Buat indoor juga tetap sama. Detail bagus dan lain-lain. Bahkan OLED juga bisa dibilang oke buat 3,5 juta. Semuanya lebih ke processing aja sih.
Motivasi dimana itu higher damage. Greatly upgrade the effectiveness skill. Di pyro. Mystic stick. Reduce all party members skills. Okay. Reduce the shutdown GD by upgrade test level. Device for viewers start basic attack to realistic.
Buat kamera selfie-nya dia lumayan ajaib ya, bisa ngerekam di resolusi
Upgrades versus allowing it to memory. Satu
Kesimpulan
dua.
saya buat Infinix Zero Fancy, tetap salut lah sama Infinix yang bisa dapetin chipset Fancy yang kejuaraan dan enak buat main game juga. Mereka berani ngasih desain yang level bawah. Mungkin dari segi build quality ya kita bakal diingetin lagi lah soal harga plan, desain kencang, warnanya bagus, baterai awet, kamera juga termasuk bagus. Ya cocok lah buat anda yang
Oke.
dan gaming kencang terus gak peduli sama bagian yang menurut saya kurang dari Infinix.
Let the wind lead.
Lebih ke softwarenya ya. Peran software itu penting banget buat ngeracik hardware yang udah siap, yang udah ada di HP ini yang bagus, yang bisa jalan maksimal.
We can do
Kalau
this.
software HP ini mantap, saya yakin layar yang nggak bisa ngebut di beberapa app bakal normal lagi. Warna foto yang agak kusam, dia bakal bisa lebih indah. Kabar bagusnya sih, software tuh bisa update ya, tapi tetap nggak ada jaminan.
Oke. Ini itu ada jatahnya. Pyro 2. Bener besar di sini Pyro kan. Ini Pyro. Pyro. Elektro. Pyro.
Go, Barbara, go!
Elektro. Elektro. Pyro.
I'm fine.
Start with. Dua. Kok bisa retak?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Masih 60 lagi, masih lama banget. Waduh.
Burst forth.
Solidify.
Come into being.
Ya udah langsung. Harusnya kan pakai cryo. Tuh doang sih. Rame banget. Kalau nggak ngecek email, ngantuk kayaknya. makin susah ya kalau dipikir-pikir. Oh. Nanti aja deh ini. Apa yang gede?
Go, Barber, go!
Kurang 10 lagi. Loh. Salah dah.
Solidify.
Let's dance.
Come into being.
Legend of the CHASM. Belum selesai. What? Obtain in the horde. Show force. Challenge. Ya ini aku dari sini. Oh, ada dua. Ya udahlah, sekian dari level ini. See you guys, bye.